I have worked in various organizations as marketing manager, senior sales executive, branch manager, and I had the opportunity of giving presentations to various people, including the president, managing director, project manager, purchase manager, production manager, and many other people. For a period of time, I have sold pharmaceutical machines like automatic liquid line, tablet department equipment, boilers, weight systems, thermic fluid heating system, etc. So, one-to-one selling is my forte, and today I'll discuss about art of negotiation. What is the art of negotiation? Is negotiation is some kind of match where one person wins, the other person loses? In my opinion, art of negotiation means that finally it is a win-win situation. The sales executive, when he sells an item or a product, he gets business for himself or for his company, which gives an opportunity of grow and produce more products and go to more customers or get a lot of repeat sales from same customer. On the other hand, the buyer uses the product for many times producing his own goods or for his personal needs. Either way, he gets benefit. And the salesman's job is to highlight the benefits of the product. In the art of negotiation, the sales executive speaks about the benefit of the product, and his idea is to get the business where he gets maximum profit. Whereas the buyer needs a product, he wants to utilize that product for increasing the production of his company or for his personal needs, and he wants to pay the best price. That means he would like to get a good discount on product without any compromise on the quality. In the negotiation, it's necessary for the sales executive to understand what are the needs of the customer. Let me give an example. Suppose you have an orange and you want to distribute it between two boys, young boys. They are in the age group of about 10. If you know already that one boy requires the peel of the orange and the other person requires the juice of the orange. That means that if you have one orange to give, each of them is going to get full orange, which they want. So here, understanding the need of the customer is very important. If the need is not understood correctly, maybe the young boys would go disappointed if they learn that they are going to get just half the orange. And another example, suppose there is a negotiation between an HRD manager and a sales executive. The sales executive approaches the HRD manager and informs him that he wants to quit as he has got an offer at a 25% increased salary. Here HRD manager uses that opportunity by increasing the size of the pie. In simple words, that he elaborates the various benefits which the sales executive can get in his present job, about which probably sales executive is not fully aware of. Let's take example. He tells that our company gives a bonus of 20% every year. Secondly, you could also avail of loan for marriage and later on for your child's education. Our company gives PPF, medical benefit, leave travel assistance. There are a lot of future benefits you are going to have. You are in the race for becoming branch manager of this company. And there would be many advantages because this company from private limited is going to become a public limited company. And if you in a position to become branch manager, you would also be offered shares of the company. So here, the HRD manager has increased the size of the pie. I'll give another example. In art of negotiation, how a situation which could be threatening, suppose a person gets a call from the senior manager of a public sector company, and he says that we have provided various benefits and the clubhouse would also be completed in 1 year time. We have already invited the tenders. Now you, being the owner of the apartment, can say no and probably antagonize the senior executive who is speaking from power of authority. Here, in the negotiation, you could ask him that, I understand that the court had given the decision that the clubhouse shall be provided within 1 year time. Now, 7 years have passed. And I had given complaint to the CM window 4 years back. And today, I have got a call from you that you want me to sign a letter stating that I am satisfied with the progress. And besides few other things which you have done, you ask me to sign that I am satisfied. I understand your difficulties that you have to give a reply. However, I would request you that ask them to wait for 1 year, and during this time you complete the club, and then I'm ready to sign the paper. Now putting him in a position that he feels the pain of the buyer might dissuade him that he would not pursue this point further. He might word his reply to the CM in some different way. Now, I would like to give few more examples, but before that, I would like to share a PowerPoint presentation. Here I am speaking about BATNA. BATNA is the best alternative to a negotiated agreement. It is a concept from the field of negotiation theory introduced by Roger Fisher and William Ury in their book Getting to Yes. It refers to the best course of action a party can take if the current negotiations fail and no agreement is reached. Essentially, it's the best option we have outside of the current negotiation. Now, let me read it BATNA is best alternative to a negotiated agreement. Now we take an example of an accounts manager and the company. The accounts manager has discussion with the owner of the company that he wants a better salary, otherwise he would quit. The owner of the company has to now negotiate and find out at what salary he can still retain his accounts manager. And if the negotiation fails, then what's his choice? In other words, if the negotiation fails, then accounts manager knows his BATNA and the owner of the company knows his BATNA. The accounts manager's best alternatives are to accept salary of rupees 1,25,000 in a less desirable job, or 100,000 salary and an equally desirable job, or staying on the market to wait for better offer. So accounts manager's BATNA is equal to 100,000 salary at available job, equally desirable job. Whereas the owner of company, his BATNA is best alternative in case the negotiation fail, is rupees 80,000 salary for less desirable candidate, rupees 1,25,000 salary for equally desirable candidate, or continue search for good candidate. So ZOPA is the zone of possible agreement. From accounts manager side, it is 100,000 salary or above, and for the company, offer of 1,25,000 salary or below. So ZOPA is between 100,000 salary to 1,25,000 salary, where both parties can agree. So here it is shown in form of two circles. That is things that you can agree, like the accountant can agree, and things that someone can agree. That means the owner of the company can agree. And ZOPA, zone of possibility. So knowing that in advance would give lot of confidence to the accounts manager and also the owner of the company during the discussion. You would understand where they stand, what is the reality. And then they could carry on the discussions till either the negotiations succeed or they fail. I would give another example of ZOPA, that is Zone of Possible Agreement. Suppose there is a buyer who's looking for a good car, Baleno car, and his budget is between 5 lakh to 6 lakh rupees. He has seen the car with the dealer and he has been told to meet the seller. The seller of the car has decided to sell the car for minimum price of 5.5 lakhs, and he knows that he could fetch maximum price of 7 lakh rupees. It is a second-hand car. Now, when the discussions take place between buyer and the seller, ZOPA applied to car deal is zone of possible agreement is between 5.5 lakh to 6 lakh. So, I'm sure you would have got some benefit out of it. Thanks very much.